And we took those scraps and used all that. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. And today we have a lot of wash, rinse, repeat. So I had scraps. I used that Sizzix long die cut to make these little flags. Okay. And now we are taking embossing folders and laying out. I'm making 5 sets or five things. And I put my little cardstock pieces on there. They're not all the same height. I've got different heights and stuff. Put them on the embossing folder. I'm spritzing it with my special embossing folder water, which consists of distilled water and a little bit of really, now I can't think of the name of it. Serious. Okay, I checked my notes. Bless my heart. I have the hardest time remembering what it is. It's distilled water with a little bit of glycerin in there. Okay, it just makes the and just a couple little quick spritz, and it's a fine mister bottle. Hey mister. Anyway, it just dampens the cardstock slightly, because this is cardstock. I would use it on paper too. Anyway, to help keep it from tearing and cracking, as these papers sometimes do, especially the heavier papers will be more inclined to do that. And I found, especially with the 3D folders, I'm just, saying all that. So yes, we use a bunch of different folders, and we have a bunch of little flags. Like I said, I'm making 5 of them. There is a list of ingredients in the description below the video. More to see more information. So the ones that are kind of crooked, I do come back and trim those off. I wanted varying colors, varying textures on top of them, and varying lengths, although most of them are the same lengths. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I like to do that on purpose, right? Not really. It's once you start talking, it just happens. We got a lot of yellow. I didn't use all my flags. I had a few left over that went into, my little scrap fodder box thing. So you could also stamp on these if you wanted to. Okay. I know. Wash, rinse, repeat. Lots of embossing folders. You can get them that way when you get them on clearance. Y'all remember when Tuesday Morning used to carry more art stuff? They'd put them on clearance. So now I'm just trying to bring out the texture a little bit. Now in my small editing screen, I whine about it probably every video. Anyways, it is hard to see, but in real life, you can see it really good. The color changes slightly. It kind of mostly just deepens, and brings out some of the texture. There's not necessarily a big color change. That's not what I was going for. I just wanted to add a little shade and shadow for the texture. Texture. Seemed to be a famous word in that last paragraph statement thing. Anyway, all archival inks, because I like ink that don't move, y'all. Just throwing that out there. Yes, I have some of the distressed oxide. I love that stuff too, because it does move. It's magical, y'all. I thought about doing some heat embossing, and I thought, no, these are so small. It'd be hard to hold. It'd be blowing all around. Couldn't keep them in my nice little stacks. Oh, and they are dry, y'all, because, they're dry. So, any hoobles. Just, I keep my my little foam patties on the backs of my ink pads. Now it does make them a little wonky when you stack them up or put them in boxes or however you store them. It will make them a little wonky. So, oh, and the little pick thing, that's for when it's fur, fuzzy fur, when I, you know, ink on mostly paper dolls, y'all. You know, I like to put blush on them. Sometimes I color the hair, lips for shizzle, sometimes the clothes. Anyways, that's what those little picky things are. Can't remember the name of them. And I've only ever bought them once. That's probably why I can't remember the name of them, because I've had them so long, I don't know. They last forever. Well, probably not forever. Manufacturer wouldn't want to know that. Anyway. Using fall colors because it's fall, it's the autumn. We probably have brown leaves falling because that's what our leaves do when they fall. Some of them don't fall till January. You know, they turn brown and they fall off. Some of the China berry trees will turn yellow, orange, or red. That's very few trees. China berry trees. I don't know their real genus name. So, with that. Now, I'm keeping them kind of stacked up. And I decided I wanted to ink around the outside with black archival black soot, y'all. Again with that. So, I'm just going to go real quick, like it's a hit and miss kind of thing. It just darkens the edges ever so slightly. Okay, as you can see, I've got 2 yellow stacks and 2 brown stacks because that was the ones I had the most color of, I guess. I've got 1 orange glitter paper in there. I did not use an embossing folder on it because it's already glittered. All right, it got its own texture. I didn't need to add any. So I have these scrap pieces from a project back in November. No, November, bless my heart. It is November now. Back in October, which was also foliage. Halloweenisms, y'all. Just saying. So, they're the same size, and I'm taking and I'm just adding a little notch on both sides. In here I line out all my flags, and then I decided, why am I lining them all out? I've got them lined out up there. I'm just going to put them haphazardly, hit and miss kind of style. Well, it's going to be more hit than miss, you know, so that they look like flags, maybe blowing in the breeze. And I'm swinging my hand and my head around, showing you swinging in the breeze, because you can't see that part. So we're just using our art glitter glue because that was the handiest, and it's good glue. And I'm just putting a line on the back. Oh, that's a piece of baker's twine. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to swear to it, but I'm pretty sure I got it from the Dollar Tree, y'all. And it's a nice color. It's got some varying little other different colors in it too. But you can't tell. Even in real life, it's real hard to tell. So I stretched it out, you know, about that long. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter. And I tied knots in both ends, which we will get to that. You'll see that again in a minute because, you know, wash, rinse, repeat. It is, I guess I should say is a nice, fairly mindless, you know, not a lot of thinking involved in this project, y'all. Just saying. So if you want something to do, but you don't want to do a lot of thinking about it, this is the project for you. If you do art journaling, decorating your planners, whatnottage, see, tying them little knots. I'm thinking that these could be used, you know, to decorate a journal, of course, inside, outside, whatever side, maybe even the spine. They could maybe be used sort of like a belly band, maybe. I don't know. Could use them to decorate a greeting card and send to somebody else. Heck, I don't know. They're long enough that they should fit most regular. I say regular. You know, like when you take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and fold it in half and make that traveler's size, they should fit mostly that size. And, or not. I mean, you know, going out in the card lottery, I don't know what y'all going to do with them. Once they're in the envelope, they're not my problem. Well, they are my problem too. Not really problem. Anyway, not mine anymore. So, there we go. And you can see I'm not keeping the string straight, and I'm not putting them straight on the string. This is what adds that flowy kind of motion. In my mind, that's what it does. So I had someone gave me some diamond paintings. I don't do diamond paintings. But they had gotten them free, so it's not like, you know, yeah, it wasn't like I was throwing away good stuff. Throwing away. I didn't throw it away. I put it in a giveaway box, but I kept the diamonds. Did I put it in a giveaway box? I don't know what I did with them. I'd be lying now because I don't know. Crawfishing all over town. Anyway, these are the diamonds from some diamond paintings that I'm not going to do. Didn't do, not going to do. And I thought, well, I can use those because y'all know I like my diamonds. And I'm just haphazardly putting them around on the different flags. And this is a deep maroonish kind of color-ish on the little diamonds. Now, the thing, like I said, I don't really do diamond painting, so I could be just totally wrong. But to me, all the ones I've seen, the diamonds are opaque. That means you cannot see through them. They don't have a lot of glitter look about them. They do have some because, you know, they're sort of faceted. And anyway, they're mostly opaque-ish, okay? So I was just stirring around the little ones there. I have it out to, you know, have them so that they're face up so I can pick it up with my fancy dancy wax pen from my secret internet admirer. Oh, thank you. More thank you still. So we're just doing that, and I do this for all my little 5 flag sets. And then I thought, well, you know, I want to put some words in this little envelopes. So I found these words, and I thought, well, they sound thankful, don't they? And I'm using some of the archival ink, which I do have all those colors listed out in the description for y'all. And I've got, what's it say? It says thank you, and then this one says just because ... Well, I was going to use that color, and I thought, no, it's not. No, I want a different color. Find a different color. So we are. It's a little darker. They look fallish too. Autumny. I guess some people may already be getting snow. Heck, I don't know, y'all. It's warm in my neck of the autumn. So anyway, thank you. Just because thinking of you. So that's what we're doing. Because I thought it'd be fun. I wanted to do it. So we know that's the first criteria. Makes me happy on the inside. Makes my face happy. Makes the postal system happy. Makes the product producers happy because I keep buying their products. Well, I buy re-inkers, so you know that's what I do. Yeah, when I pick up an ink pad from the store, it's got the re-inkers. I get the re-inkers too. Now I decided I better put my name on it, so I flipped it over, and that orange glitter one was the perfect one to put my name stamp on. So you can see this one's got a pretty long string on it, and we're just wrapping it around our little thing. It's not glued to it, it's just wrapped around it, and we're going to use a big wide piece of washi tape to hold down the strings. Okay, so there we got that, and then, you know, we got the little stampy thing. I'm going to show you again. That's our little piece of paper that we took the little notches out of, and we're just going to lay that with the pretty side down and wrap our little string around there, flip-flop it around. And we're going to just put a piece of washi tape on there. Just hold it on there. That one's a little long. I come back and trim that, I think. And now we're going to show them all off because we got 5 of them. They all pretty much exactly the same. Y'all know I like doing that. It makes it mindless, which makes it fun. No thinking involved. Ta-da! Photo montage. Sometimes, especially during holidays, we want to make stuff, but we don't want to put a lot of thought into it. And this is a nice project for that, y'all. I found it extremely nice. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.